Hi everyone, this is Hainz'el again, and today we're going to be discussing on how you can optimize your work profile. So I would just like to be very clear, even though you see Upwork right there in front of you, it's not just about Upwork, but it's also about optimizing your work profile in different freelance marketplace or even in social media. Okay, and the reason why you're probably watching this is because I believe you went through enough trainings or enough lesson and activities for you to be actually out there positioning yourself and getting the client that you actually wanted. Okay, so since I think you're ready, you're watching this, then basically we have to do something with your profile so that you can get clients and jobs out there. Okay? So, right, the first thing that you have to do is right here in front of you, it's to complete your profile. So, most freelance marketplace platform will be requiring you to create your profile. Okay? It's going to ask you for your name, your last name, your skills, the position that you wanted. It's going to be asking you for like keywords or work categories. It's going to be asking you for your previous jobs, your CV, and basically everything that they can get from you for you to be able to build your profile. So they will also be asking for your tax identification numbers and stuff like that. So it's actually very important for you to complete them, to verify yourself, to upload your ID, to make sure that you are vetted by the platform by letting the platform know that you are a legit person looking for a legit job or gig. Okay? So once you've completed your profile, you have to choose the right skills. Okay? So choosing the right skills is basically what I taught you before. You have to pick, okay, your niche or your expertise. Okay, and just like what I said before, the reason why you have to do this is because you have to know what you want to do. You have to know what you want to practice, what type of client you want to target, what kind of work you want to do, what kind of services you want to offer, and stuff like that. Again, I would like to make this very clear to you guys. In freelancing or in in looking for a job, especially nowadays, it's important, it's imperative for you to have the expertise that they are needing. Okay? If you are newbie in the market, of course, you don't have much, skills and expertise, but then that's the reason why you had your internship for you to actually be able to position yourself as someone experienced enough to actually do the job. Okay, so basically, it is important that you position yourself as an expert in a certain field, that you know what to do, that you know what you're doing, that you know what kind of client are you targeting, that you know what kind of industry are you targeting, what kind of businesses are you targeting. Okay, so I would like to share another screen with you. Okay. Okay. All right. In Upwork, okay, you see here, there is like a general profile. So this is like my general profile. I work as a technical support, EA is executive assistant, CSM is customer service management, OBM is operations business management. Okay, so here I know it's very general. Okay, and I don't even, target what kind of client I'll be, targeting. That's because I have wide range of experiences working with different kind of clients and businesses, different races and stuff like that. But if I wanted to like be more specific on what kind of client that I'll be needing, like for example, I have this. Let's say I want to work as a tech support. I have like a profile for tech support. If I want to work as an e-commerce website development, I can actually have that specific profile. Okay, now um, let's let's try to go back here. Okay, so craft a compelling overview. Okay, your overview is your opportunity to make a strong first impression. Okay, so here is my overview. Okay, hi, my name is D. This is what I can do. I can offer customer service, technical support, blah 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 blah, stuff like that, blah blah blah. Okay, now from here, from what I wrote here in the overview, the client would know what kind of services I can offer as a VA or tech VA, or what web developer, because I basically wrote it down. Okay, with all of the things that I put in here, since I basically wrote down customer service and stuff like that, clients who are looking for a customer service, for a technical support, or whatever position would that be, if they are looking and if they're picking people to be on the actual position, what will happen is my profile will appear there. Okay, now if you scroll down a bit, you will see here I know how to use Active Directory, AS400, Omnichannel, MailChimp, Brevo, Gmass, and blah 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 blah. I know how to use CRM like Go High Level, Engageway, HubSpot. So basically, this things right here, this are actually keywords that will help the client find my profile. So let's just say, okay, I will give you an example. Okay, so let's just say I will go to my client account. Okay, all right, here in my client account, let's just say that I have a job offer. So again, this is me as a client. Okay, so let's just say that I have a job offer. I have no open job at the moment. Hold on. All right. So just for example, I will be creating a job post as a client, and it says I'm looking for someone who can create any edit title, draw app, simple draw app developer. Okay. So this is the job title, the category. If I want front end development, for example, and I click on category, okay, and I click on next skill. So here as a client, I will be looking for someone who has a specific, skill. So I'm looking for app development. web application, app feature development, app. Okay, so anyway, all right. So as a client, I'll be looking for this three specific. Okay, GitHub, or I'm looking for, let's say I'm looking for someone who can do HTML5. Okay, all right. So as a client, these are what I need. Okay, and I'm gonna skip the other things. I'm gonna click on next, right? And what type of project? It's gonna be quick and small, and looking for someone. All right, so here I can look for someone with an entry level skill, an intermediate, you know, skill, or expert. So let's just say I'm looking for someone beginner, okay, because my budget is really low. Yes, this could become full time, for example. Okay, I'm gonna click on next budget, and here I will be able to choose how will I pay the person. So I'm going to pay on a fixed rate, for example. I'm sorry, but let's just say $20. Okay, now I'm gonna click on $30. Okay, so I need someone who can edit this. Again, sorry, customize my GitHub code and put. Okay, so code. Alright, so these are what I need. So let's just say I will be attaching my file. Okay, I'm gonna review post. Okay, so this is like the job post. Me as a client looking for a freelancer. So I'm gonna click on post this job. Right. So what the platform will do is it will actually suggest me freelancers who actually have um hold on, I'm not reading, I apologize. So here what will happen is it will actually suggest freelancers who have the skills, who have the talent to finish what I needed to do. Okay, now if you have an optimized profile, if the client is looking for, that specific position, it will actually, your profile will actually appear in the suggested list. Okay, so it will show, these people based, this is actually based on the keywords that they use in their profiles, the skills that they selected when they created their profile. Okay, so you can click on here, you can click on next, and here, just to be honest, sometimes I do get jobs from people that don't even interview me anymore, and I can show that to you so you'll have an idea, just because my profile is pretty much optimized and my profile is pretty much convincing already. Because if you have a convincing profile, if you have an optimized profile, not only that you will appear but they can also hire you on the spot without having to speak with you, without having to interview you. Yes, that is possible. Okay? And that's the reason why you need an optimized profile. See here? Okay, so for example, I don't see any freelancers that I want from here. Let's just say I'm looking for someone who has a GitHub, okay? Again, a GitHub experience. So I'm just gonna type in GitHub. Okay, and the developers who has knowledge with GitHub will actually appear here. Okay, this is why it's important for you to optimize your profile. Okay, all right, so we're gonna go back. So craft a compelling overview, showcase your portfolio. Okay, so there are actually jobs wherein you cannot showcase a portfolio just because that job doesn't need you to have a portfolio. So for example, if you're a customer service, do you need a portfolio? What kind of portfolio will you be needing, right? So again, portfolio is different from a CV. Okay? So a portfolio showcases your actual output. Okay? So the type of um, the type of skills or the type of work that needs portfolio would be, for example, web developers, graphics designers, video editor, something that you can show an output architect, okay? Content writers, okay? If you have an output, you actually produce a portfolio. But then, if you are working as customer service, technical support, phone, phone support or tech support, email support, then basically having a portfolio is pretty much nonsense. You create a CV or resume for that, but you don't need to create a portfolio. Okay, so how does a portfolio look like? Okay, so again, I'm gonna go back to my profile and I'm gonna show you a portfolio. So a portfolio could be a website, like for example this one. Okay. If I get clients outside Upwork, I present this portfolio. Okay. I have like a web design portfolio, I have a graphics portfolio, blogs and articles. So I have all of them here. So these are the sample of websites that I created. Here. Then these are a sample of the videos that I created. Sorry. These are the samples of graphics that I created. And these are the sample of blogs that I created. Okay. So then as a portfolio, I do have like my own testimonials. So this is how you showcase your portfolio. Okay, it's important that you have that. Now, if for example you don't have a website, you have a profile in Upwork or in whatever platform there is. There is a place here, okay, in your profile. When you scroll down, you can see portfolio. So I have a sample of my work here, and this is also good if you have all of these uploaded in your profile, because this actually shows what kind of work you actually do as a freelancer or as a worker. So bookkeeping is pretty much nonsense, right? Okay. I mean, nonsense to show it as a portfolio because it's actually like task based. Anyway, let's go back. Okay, display feedback. I already discussed this. Be proactive. Uh, how can you optimize your profile if you invite people in social media to actually, you know, check out your work? If you invite people to, um, well, basically, if you do lead generation, that's actually what it means. So, having an optimized profile is helpful, but having someone to actually, directing a traffic to your profile is actually another thing that can help you optimize your profile. Okay. And maintain professionalism. So, maintaining professionalism, I'm gonna, okay, scroll up. Okay, hold on. Um, in the job success rate, okay, um, well, actually, sorry, in social media, okay, I do apologize. So, in social media, if you notice, give me a second. I'm gonna search for a business. Um, hold on, because I'm not sure how will it pop up, because sometimes it pops up, sometimes it isn't. So there are times that when we check a specific business, what will happen is it will display the reply rate of, of a certain business. Now basically that also applies to a freelancer. Sorry, I just couldn't let you, you know see it because I don't know where to find it at the moment. But then sometimes I think you will agree that there are times that when you are searching for a specific business, their reply rate will be posting in their profile. Basically, having 100% reply rate is really important for your profile to be optimized, because if you have like a very low reply rate, then you will be losing customers, you will be losing clients. So having maintaining professionalism, responding to their messages, maintaining professional attitude towards your work is really important. Okay, one thing that you should worry about is having a very recommended profile. So, for example, I go to professional dashboard, right? So this is, the inside my profile overview. Okay, now let's just say that I would go to profile recommendation. Okay, here you will see here profile recommendation. As a business, for example, this is a page. I have a note here that says my growth is at risk. Okay, profile has some issues. If I have issues on my profile, sometimes what will happen is Facebook, or let's just say the platform Upwork will not recommend me to clients because I have like an issue on my profile. Sometimes I have like posts that are violating their standards. But basically, here the reason why I have this on my profile is because Facebook misunderstood my post. So they tagged my post as human exploitation when I was hiring for domestic helpers. So basically, they think that domestic helpers, I think, are slaves. So I think that's one of the reason why they tagged this as human exploitation. But anyway, you know, even if I was trying to like reason out to Facebook that this is not, human exploitation, since they don't like monitor actual, actual posts and stuff like that, because these are all system based, or Facebook is system based. I couldn't get, the issue resolved. But then it's actually, an issue. So having a risky profile, or not recommended profile, means that Facebook may not recommend you to like other people, to other people in your niche. So for example, this one, okay, gonna go to one of my clients. So here you can see his page is recommendable. We're helping you grow your audience because pages like yours bring people together. Your page is now in list where we suggest pages to people. And this is why sometimes if you're looking for a specific service, you know, your page would appear as a recommended page. That's because you have a professional profile. You were able to maintain it. The system is vetting on you. So this is one thing. Okay, so as for my profile, the reason why, Upwork is recommending me to clients because I have 100% job success rate, means that 100% of my clients are usually happy with my service. Okay, it could go down. Like before, I had like a 3 star from a client who she's actually the problem, and she rated me one. Oh, sorry, 3. So basically, my job score went 90. But since I'm always getting like a 5 star from my previous clients, then basically it went up. Okay, now, so look at this one. This one. So I have like a 2 star from this client. So she has no feedback because she cannot tell me something about it. But I have a lot to tell. She wanted me to like work unpaid, and now she's getting angry. Okay, anyway. So, where were we? Okay, implementing these tips and strategies will help you. Okay, now I think I want to show you some more things. Like for example, um, if for example you have like this, if the client is looking for someone full time and stuff like that, then you know your profile will appear as well. This is one way of how you can, optimize your profile. If I say I'm open to contract to hire opportunities, I get to check this as well. For language, if for example the client is looking for someone with a Spanish speaking of ability, if I have that, I would, write that here so Upwork can, recommend, or the freelance marketplace can recommend, and just complete this. All right, now, just like what I said earlier, I think I'm gonna show you a sample. One of my client actually hired me simply because she saw my profile. So as you can see, she only asked if I'm available. Like, can you help me? So I think she saw my profile. Hi, how are you? Okay. And from here, she already sent the things that I need to do. So here, as you can see, since I know what she's talking about, she already hired me without, even speaking to me, or, you know, without asking me for anything. Aside if I'm available or what I think about the job. So, hold on. And she already hired me. Very, very simple. This client did not even try to negotiate, so she paid me for like $30 an hour. So, yeah, that's just one sample. Okay. Um, yeah, I think that should be able to help you out with how important it is to optimize your profile. Again, an online profile is all about your online visibility, about how people can find you, how will your profile appear to different searches, and CVs are way different. So I think I have a different video for you on how you should be doing or how you should be editing your CV. So I suggest you please watch that video. I also have a separate video on how you should be looking for a client, what client you should be applying for, what client you should not be applying for. Those video will really help you out simply because there are a lot of um, scam posts out there. So you should be cautious because connects or bids are not free in in Upwork or in freelancer.com or in whatever freelance platform out there. So I have a separate video for that. Okay, so I hope you guys will be able to learn a lot from all of the tutorial that I'm providing, because it's gonna save you in the future. Okay, again, thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day or evening to you guys. Bye bye.